And Scruffy was watching me out in the yard, so he's facing the wrong direction. So I'm going to scare him here by opening the door. Hey, Scruffy. Hey, Scruffy. How you doing? Didn't mean to scare you. But yeah, I had to do some stuff in the garden there. So I set some mouse traps for what I think are voles. So I think voles are very similar to mice. So apparently you can use regular mouse traps. You just put them near the tunnel. And so I put 3 mouse traps out, and then I put some aluminum plates or bowls, or forgot those platters or whatever, and turn them upside down so Scruffy doesn't get caught setting off the traps or something like that. So I don't want him playing with the traps, though. There's just peanut butter in there. I don't know if cats like peanut butter or not, so I don't think they do. It's not meat. But yeah, just in case, I put the covers on it so Scruffy won't get hurt. So you ready for food? So Scruffy lined up for dinner kind of early. I saw him at least a half hour ago. But yeah, I wanted to get it was early, and I wanted to get the traps in before I lose the sun. So I got meaty pate super supper with kibble. How's that sound, Scruffy? I'm pretty sure you didn't eat the voles because you were hanging around here all day on the deck. So he's sleeping on the chair a lot. So I think you'd like that new chair. But yeah, you're not doing your job. You're supposed to get rid of the pests. So I think tomorrow I'm going to have to prune the tree that's dying. Try to save it. And then I still need to get the proper fertilizer, and I think I'm going to need something like an auger or something to drill holes. Okay, well, I'm going to bring out your food. You're not meowing. Okay, so open the door now. Pick up the food and put it back up. Got your food. That's food sound. So inching towards the door. Looking at something. I step back. Yeah. So I don't know what you want, Scruffy. So I got your food. I'm assuming you want your food. So I'm going to get dinner started, right? A weird cat, you know that? So I don't want to stand here forever. I don't know where bugs come in the house. So I'm going to inch a couple. Okay, there we go. Sure, take your time. Okay, I'm stepping out, okay? Get your water. And, oh, I forgot. Sorry, one thing here I gotta get. Okay. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you stretching, but yes. I forgot one thing in the kitchen. Okay. Okay, so You don't have to hiss. I'm just going to change your water. Now you're meowing. Okay. So I'm going to get the glove now. So you want to get up here? Yeah? So it cooled down today. I thought it was supposed to heat up. So I actually like the cooler temperature. So it's like right on that cusp of, do I need to wear heavy clothes or light clothes for my run? And so I went for the light clothes. And at first it was a little cold, but yeah, after first lap or so, don't notice anymore. So yeah, so I went for my run. So my first lap was a little slower than my more recent times. So I think I've been slowing down. I think I'm on a downtrend here. But then my second lap, I think I was doing a little better, though I forgot to check my stopwatch when I finished the lap, so I wasn't exactly sure. And then I did my third lap, and then my third lap, my total time came in at pretty close to about my best time overall. So I think I ended up making up for my first lap. So I think what's happening is my body is naturally adjusting to the fact that I'm doing 4 laps now instead of 3. And so I'm not running the first 2 laps as fast as I used to, because I think my pacing is getting a little more consistent. Though on that last lap, I noticed I was feeling a little funny. And so I ended up slowing down a little bit just because I didn't want to risk something going wrong with me. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure how to describe it, but it's kind of I won't call it a pain, but it's definitely feeling something kind of in my torso, my stomach, chest. Some of it, I'm not sure if it's just like hunger. I'm not sure if it's like breathing funny. I don't know. So I've been mentioning, yeah, I've been kind of depressed for the last 5 days. Well, actually, no, it's been more than that, but it's, yeah, kind of been, yeah, it's actually been longer than that. But definitely the last 5 days, I think I've been feeling a lot more. So it's actually been affecting me. And so I haven't been eating as much. I'm on a diet, so it's actually not necessarily a bad thing. However, I don't think I've actually been eating enough, because you do need to eat. And so my funny feeling today might be related to not eating enough. So I actually weighed myself on the scale after I got home, after I took a shower, and it looks like I dropped nearly 5 pounds in the last 5 days, which is actually way more than I should be losing. So I know you're only supposed to lose maybe 2 pounds a week max to be safe. And so the last few weeks my rate's been slowing down quite a bit. I've been lucky to get 1 pound a week. Last week, because of my freezer, I think I was like I was in the margin of error. It's really hard to tell if I was losing weight or staying stagnant. And so suddenly seeing, the scale drop 5 pounds in like 5 days, it's like, whoops. Yeah. Haven't been eating enough. So on one hand, I kind of actually like the fact that I've lost weight because I'm starting to get frustrated with my slowing down rate. And on the other hand, I know it's not healthy to lose that much weight, and due to lack of eating because of depression. So the depression's not good. So who knows? Maybe because I lost 5 pounds almost, maybe it'll help my depression because I've been wanting to lose weight. So it's got me back kind of on track again. So maybe it'll turn into a good thing. So I just hope I don't have any health issues with my collapsing while I'm running or something like that. So that's why I was taking it a little easy on that last lap. So I'm starting to like the neck rubs a little more. So I'm starting to see that black cat, the gray cat with the black stripes that hangs out in front of the house where the woman feeds them. So I think every time I go or come back from the park now, I see that cat hanging out on the steps sleeping. So I should try to pet him and give him food or something, but I think he's made kind of a home there. I think the woman has been very consistent feeding him, so it's kind of her cat now, and I probably shouldn't screw with that. Screw up the meals. So it's funny how much friendlier that cat is compared to Scruffy here, and how comfortable that cat is just sleeping out in the front where people are walking by all the time. Actually, I remember one day I passed and the cat was actually sitting in the middle of the street, and the woman was trying to shoo him, saying, "Get out of the street! Get out of the street! You shouldn't, you're going to get run over." Scruffy's into the chin rubs tonight. So, I had more trouble sleeping last night. Ashley was trying to get up early for a live stream of a class I'm taking, and I went to sleep early, and then I woke up in the middle of the night. Couldn't get back to sleep, and then I finally was getting tired about the time the class was going to start. It was like, I forgot, it's like really early in the morning. It was like 5 or 6 in the morning or something like that. So I ended up just recording everything and went to sleep. So now I'm probably all screwed up. So I have to get back on a normal sleep schedule. But yeah, the lack of sleep's probably not helping. Or actually, it's probably depression is probably causing the lack of sleep. Okay, Scruffy, let me get your food now. Okay. Oops, here you go. So I'm going to brush you now. So I've been reading more about voles and how to save my trees, and yeah, I'm worried. I don't think I can. Oops. Jump there for a second. Okay, I'm going to switch brushes. So I'm going to use the other side now. So he's turning away from me, so he's not completely into the brushing tonight. I'm going quick, so yes, he's avoiding me. So I'm almost done. So the fur is all nice and soft, okay? So now you can eat in peace. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, so I was in the kitchen preparing things, and so I needed to get peanut butter for the mouse traps, and so since Scruffy was early, I said, well, I don't want to feed him early. I need to get the traps done first, because I don't want to lose the sunlight. So, came out through a different door, and yeah, I'm probably like 100 feet away from Scruffy at least. So I'm like not really a threat. So he just, yeah, so he didn't run, but yeah, he was definitely watching me. So I got a video capture of that. But yeah, so I set the mouse traps and then I put the covers on top of them, so I don't want Scruffy to accidentally investigate the traps and, you know, pinch his nose or something like that, pinch his paw. I don't know if the voles are actually there or not, so we'll see. I'll check the traps probably tomorrow. I don't think I set them correctly. I think I put way too much peanut butter on them, so I think there's a chance that, yeah, they'll get the peanut butter out without setting off the trap or getting caught in the trap. So I'm going to have to do this a couple times. It's a little sloppy, a little hasty. I've done better setting mouse traps before. So I'm thinking tomorrow, at that time, I'm going to try pruning the dying tree. So I was told kill or cut off the branches that are dying. That might help preserve the tree. And then I still need to plan a trip to Lowe's or Home Depot or something. And I need to get the right type of fertilizer. And it looks like I need to drill holes or dig holes into the ground about 6 to 8 inches and put them in different places around the tree where the roots are. And you know, put the fertilizer in there. So it sounds like I need to buy an auger. It's a tiny little, it's a long, narrow drill. So hopefully I can dilly-dally a little bit. The tree will still survive. So I'm not sure I'm going to be able to plan a trip to get all that stuff. Last time at the Home Depot, I think, so I did the pickup, in-store pickup, so order online, pick up the items in the front, and I remember the pickup line was horrendously long. Took probably about 45 minutes to get through the line. So I'm not terribly eager to go through that again. Actually, I did that a couple times too. So yeah. I think actually, yeah, going through the store was faster. The checkout lines were quicker than the pickup lines. And I gotta dig through my dad's tools. So I know he has long clippers and shears and whatever, but they're kind of dull, so I'm kind of worried I'm gonna really screw up this tree. So I need some saws. I'm thinking maybe the better thing to do is use a hacksaw or something and help us saw off the branches instead of trying to clip them. So I don't know squat about gardening. My dad's, or one of my dad's many expertise. He's really handy. It's very sad I didn't pick up on a lot of his knowledge. Definitely a regret of mine. Of course, he didn't like any of the feral cats here, so if he ever saw a feral cat in the yard, he would basically scare it away. He liked the birds. So that's why Scruffy, I think it was Scruffy, I don't know. I think Scruffy and a few other cats. When my dad was still mobile and able to walk on his own and scare the cats away, he'd charge out here, scream with the cats, get them out of the yard. He liked watching the birds. He had a hummingbird feeder at one point. I just wonder what happened to it. We used to have a koi pond, and something kept eating the fish. We spent a lot of time on the koi pond. I was very proud of it. I remember when I finished building it. And then the fish started disappearing, and I was really frustrated. His theory was a raccoon was in the yard eating the fish. I don't know if that's true or not. Our next door neighbor, they're good friends, and used to tease my dad about the raccoon. And one day he decided he'd play a joke on my dad, and he carved a wooden raccoon. So my neighbor's really handy too. And carved a wooden raccoon, painted it, and planted it in the yard. And then one day my dad said, I swear I saw the raccoon in your yard. You should go check. And then he checks the koi pond and sees this wooden raccoon, kind of a cartoony raccoon, not like a photorealistic one, but pretty good craftsmanship nonetheless. And basically it was like waving at my dad, at my dad. So, I think he was holding up a fish or something. But for all I know, it could have been Scruffy or some other cat here that was eating the fish. So my dad didn't think it was a a cat because they wouldn't be brave enough to go through the water. But I've actually seen some cat videos where, yeah, they'll go through the water to get the fish. So who knows? So anyway, that's it for tonight, folks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.